Hello, YouTube land. Hello. This might be really random. I don't know if anybody's going to show up, but let's see if anybody does. Hello. Okay. So I figured I would hop on a live because I have like an hour or so to kill before I meet one of my friends. So I figured I would jump on and talk about the upcoming VIB sale that's coming up for Sephora, which is actually next week. I believe it starts April 1st for Rouge members, and then I think like it starts a couple days after for VIB, and then Beauty Insiders like later than that. I think usually like Rouge gets like a week and a half to shop, VIB gets like a week, and then Beauty Insider only gets like a few days, like 5 days or something. But I'm excited because honestly, every time it's rolled around at this point, like usually in the springtime, I usually don't go as ham than I do in the wintertime. Like the winter sale, I think I bought a crap ton. Even though I said to myself I wasn't going to, and then I did anyway. So I'm gonna start by priming my eyes. Oh, I got a thumbs up. Yay! I don't know who that is. So I'm going to prime my eyes with my Anastasia primer. And I wanted to ask anyone if they are curious or interested in shopping the sale. And I'm going to share with you guys my wish list as well on what I'm thinking about picking up. I do want to chat a little bit about foundations and like tinted moisturizers first. There are quite a few that I'm a little bit interested in. And I feel like brands always do that. Hey, Lisa. What's up, girl? Hello. How are you? I just want to get that actually on. Okay, so I just primed with my Anastasia primer. So I'm meeting my friend at one of our malls in like an hour or so. Well, actually, he's coming here and then I'm driving us, so I'm just going to put on my ColourPop lip oil as per usual. Oh, good. I actually got some downtime today, so that was nice. I actually finished a movie that I wanted to watch a couple days ago, and then I ended up getting too sleepy to finish it last night and today. So today I just finished it this afternoon. And I finally got my hair washed. So yeah, that's all I did today was wash my hair and finish a movie. But today's my only day off until Sunday, so I kind of wanted to be a bit lazy. I said to myself, of course, that I was going to clean, but that did not even happen because I'm just too tired. And then to set my eyes, I'm just using the Urban Decay powder. Okay, I got 2 likes. Who's that? Hey, Erica. Why does everybody always have to message me when I start going live? Like, it's really annoying, honestly. Like, Okay. So today I'm going to, oh, good. I fell off working out. I really need to start up again. I just am so lazy sometimes. I don't think I've worked out like once this year. It's pretty bad. So anyway, I am going to use a new brand to me today. I actually did a full dedicated video on this palette and lipstick, but I want to use the palette also. Okay, I'm really getting distracted by this, so that's going over there. I cannot deal right now. It's like driving me crazy. So for my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Curse Cosmetics Spellbook palette. I'm visiting my kids, G-babies, till tomorrow. Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, but we all need our downtime, though. Oh, great. Thank you. What are you making for dinner? So I'm going to use this palette today, and this is what it looks like. And my darling Lisa actually used my affiliate code that I have with Curse Cosmetics. I'm going to be doing a full dedicated video on the palette and on the lipsticks that I got, but I just want to use the palette again today because I've only used it once. So I want to test it out more. But so far, after the first time I used it, I really liked it. So, okay, so I want to use like these like orangey reddish tones today. So for the crease shade, I'm going to go into that orange, which is called Conjure. And I'm going to put that all in my crease area. The reason why I kept my phone next to me is just in case if my other friend messages me. But now like another one of my friends is trying to have like a full-on conversation with me. And I'm just like, not feeling it. I don't want to talk right now. I want to chat with you guys. My eyes are a little bit flaky today, but that's okay. Well, that's pigmented. I like that. Ooh. That sounds so good. So yeah, I'm just meeting one of my friends later. We're just gonna talk and chat and like shop at the mall and then get dinner. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the VIB sale. Are you guys planning on getting anything? Because I really would like to know. I know some people just flat out skip these sales altogether. But since I do the majority of my like mainstream brand shopping because I've gotten way more into indie brands over the past couple of years, but I find myself shopping way more at Sephora than I do at Ulta. And I know that people say that Ulta is taking over, they're getting all these brands and everything. And I know they have some big brands, but yeah, is there anything you're wanting to get a backup of or stock up on? Like, it's always a good time to get it now. And I know sometimes they are just trying to get people to shop to sell products, obviously with a sale because they're like, "Oh, nothing's ever on sale." Um, but Sephora also has a sales section where they have quite a bit of stuff on sale that you can get for a great discount. And what I think is the best time to get those things is during the sale, the VIB sale, because you get that discount on top of whatever's on sale. So it ends up being a pretty good price. Yeah, exactly. And also with Ulta, I think you have to spend $50 or more for free shipping in the US. But also like I kind of want to get some more drugstore stuff soon, but it's just like I've been like just slowing down with makeup and honestly like the only times I'm really going to shop now is if I wanna try a new brand or if it's something on my Sephora wish list that I want, but I do find myself shopping way more at Sephora than I do Ulta. Okay, now I'm gonna use that reddish matte shade called Sacrifice, and I'm going to apply that in my crease area, to define it. Oh, that's a good idea. I kind of was thinking about getting like a small little holder for like lipsticks that I want to use or rotate throughout the weeks, or like rotate like throughout the week or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I've just been trying to slow down, because I just find myself, even though I try to declutter as much as I can, whatever I declutter just ends up getting taken over by more products again, and I'm just trying to slow down and rethink, or like really think about my purchases now. Because there are brands I still want to try out. None of them are new brands from Sephora. They're like other brands like Sigma, ZC, Makeup Menagerie. They've been on my list for quite a while at this point. Yeah, exactly. But Cursed, I wasn't going to pull the trigger until I got that affiliate code, and now I'm just like, now I really wanted to try at least a couple of their products. But I've always been eyeing their stuff, and I've always been eyeing this palette, so it's really, really pretty. Okay, I wasn't sure on the lid shade, and now I know what shade I want to use. So for the outer corners, I think I'm going to go with the black again. The only thing about this palette is that there's no other really deepening options to go with besides a black or a brown, which is usually what I do anyway. Who is calling me? But I'm going to use the black because the brown I just feel like won't be deep enough for this. I probably could have used the red, but the brown, but I wanted to use the black. So, I need my phone to show you guys what I want to get from the sale. So, I just wanted to talk about Complexion Products first, because there are a couple of things that are coming out that I'm a bit interested in. Like, I was interested in trying the new Kosas foundation. I'm also interested in trying a Gucci foundation, because since the Sephora sale is coming, I only buy like luxury. Hold on, this is a little important. This is for something this weekend that I messaged my friend earlier about it. So I want more satin lippies from Unearthly. Yeah, I was thinking about getting more stuff from Unearthly too. I want to try their lipsticks, and I also want to try their highlighters and blushes. So I don't think I'm going to buy anything else though for a little while though. I do want to shop the sale first, and then I probably won't buy anything else till like May or June. I'm just still kind of taking a little break again from buying too much makeup. Because you also got to save money at certain points. You can't buy makeup all the time. So Gucci recently came to my Sephora. They had just put it in like a couple months ago. And that makes me extremely happy because I've been getting more and more into Gucci products and like luxury brands again. And I really only buy luxury, like I said, during the VIB sale, because Gucci I don't think is ridiculously obscenely priced. Like, yes, they're expensive, but there's some like brands like Tom Ford and like Christian Louboutin and like what's the other one? Valentino, that are just like ridiculous. Gucci is like $60 and up, which isn't terrible. Their lipsticks are like $40, which is still expensive, but I have fallen in love with their lipsticks, so I kind of want to try a couple more products. So I've been eyeing their foundation, so I want to try that. Okay, so then for the lid shade, I'm going to use the shade Charm, which is a really pretty like reddish shimmer. And I'm going to take that. Oh yeah, her liquid lipsticks are really good too. I haven't bought any other shades besides the nude shade that I have, but I've always been kind of interested in trying more. But for me, I just really have to go through my lipsticks again at this point because I always clean out my lipsticks like really frequently. And I just find I'm always gravitating towards wearing the same ones. So it's like I'm always very picky with lipstick purchases now. Even though I'm just like, I feel like I need a million more, and then I always end up wearing the same ones anyway, so. And then there was also another, tinted product I was interested in. I saw on Trendmood that she posted yesterday that actually Rare Beauty is coming out with a new tinted moisturizer, and I kinda wanna try that because I actually really like her, um, original foundation that she came out with, and she hasn't released any other complexion products since the original foundation. Like, this is her finally, like, her second, like, face product, and I really wanna try it. Like, I'm kinda really curious about it, so I might add that to my list. I might not try the Kosas, because I've actually heard that it smells, like, extremely chemically. So I'm not sure about that because Kosas is supposed to be, like, a clean, natural brand and everything. But some people do complain about the scents of their products, like the powder and the bronzer, they say that they smell like really earthy and almost like bad. And then now the foundation is like full of chemical smells, which I know that most foundations use like chemicals like that to keep it preserved and you don't know what kind of ingredients are in it. So that makes me a little bit hesitant to try it. I mean, I definitely do have like foundations that smell chemically. But just like hearing that, it kind of turned me off a little bit to it because I have the Kosas concealer and that's actually the only thing I've ever tried from Kosas. None of their other products really intrigued me except for their bronzer, but then I heard that the bronzer doesn't smell good. Um, so I only have the concealer. And I like the concealer, and I've been kind of intrigued to try other things from them. So the only other thing I was interested in trying was the foundation, but now I'm, like, not so sure. And plus, like, since I bought the YSL foundation and the Dior foundation and the Urban Decay foundation, like, not too long ago, I'm thinking about just getting the Gucci one and calling it a day because I really don't need, like, a million foundations at this point. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not really super into that. I'm just gonna reapply those mattes a little bit, but I really like how this turned out. That red shade is pretty glittery, so but it's really nice. But yeah, I gotta show you guys my wish list. I don't know why I threw my phone. Um, it's not, like, too crazy. I mean, it's still, like, a couple of expensive items, but I have mostly all my skincare that I've needed, so I'm not really gonna be picking up skincare this time because I picked up a backup of my, um, face wash recently. I picked up a new vitamin C serum, so I don't and I just picked up my toner, like, a week or 2 ago. So I don't really need skincare right now. Okay. But I'm gonna grab the list. Just give me 1 second. I just want to, um, grab my sponge. So let's give me a minuto. Hold the phone. Okay. Weird. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. Do you ever find yourself torn on what foundations you want to wear? Because I feel like that's me a lot. I think I'm going to wear I haven't worn this one in a while. I've worn all these other ones recently, so I really like this foundation. Concealer, I think I'm going to use my ColourPop. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use, this is like kind of soaked already. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. Oh, yes, definitely. SPF is it's so funny because, like, I could talk about skincare for forever. Hold on one second. So I never really shop with anybody for the Sephora VIB sale. I've always wanted to have, like, you know, someone that's like a makeup buddy that would just like come with me and shop the sale with me, like one of my friends. But like, my friends aren't really into makeup as much as I am. Like, they like makeup. They're not like as obsessed as I am. So like one of my friends we actually planned to go together next week. And it'll be like the first time I'm actually having like a makeup buddy to go with. And I'm really, really excited. And she has, like, you know, has always been into makeup, but like never really knew how to apply it and everything, and like what skincare to use. And she's been asking me like all of these questions about what she should use and stuff. So like now we're gonna go to Sephora and shop together, and I'm gonna help her pick out stuff. Like, we actually already went a couple of weeks ago and she picked out a few things because she came to the island to see me, but I'm gonna go see her in Queens, and we're gonna go and shop the sale together, and I'm really, really excited. So for the foundation, I'm gonna be using, it's kind of coming out like string cheese right now. Oh my god, can I not get it on my pants? Don't you hate when that happens? Drives me crazy. I need to be more careful. I'm not, I'll share what I'm getting in a minute. I just wanted to tell this story. So I'm really excited to shop with her. The ND palette, I've been watching reviews and stuff, and I was kind of thinking about it because, oh crap, of course it says my connection is unstable. Hope you guys can still hear me. Now I'm getting hungry again. This is like the first time I've actually been hungry all day. I did have breakfast and lunch. I had like a smaller lunch because I didn't want to fill up too much before dinner, because we're going to eat dinner out. I don't know if I said I'm using the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I wasn't going to pick up any eyeshadow palettes for this sale. Honestly, I have too many eyeshadow palettes at this point that I really didn't want to overwhelm myself with a new one. The only brand that I'm still interested in trying is Artist Couture eyeshadow palette wise, but there's always been something that has made me skip over it, and I did actually pick up the retro palette, the Natasha Denona retro palette, during the November sale. So, I wasn't gonna pick up another palette or, like, a Natasha Denona palette for I don't know how long, but that was my first Natasha Denona palette in, like, 2 years, so and I love that palette. I definitely do not regret picking that up. So I'm kinda set with Natasha Denona right now. There's nothing really from her I'm, like, super eyeing and whatever. Um, but let me show you guys my list. I just wanted to blend out my foundation. Okay. So for my list, so I don't think I'm gonna get the Kosas. Yeah. Right? I'm like, "I'm hungry. Why are you talking to me and bothering me?" "Hey, Tish. What's up, girl?" Okay, so for my wish list, this is a couple of things that I have on my wish list. Yeah, the retro is beautiful. I also was eyeing the glam for quite a while too when it came out, but I'm like, I don't need this either. I was like, I just don't use cool tones enough to justify buying this. So I didn't end up getting it. And I also wanted the bronze palette when it came out. And then I was like, well, every look is gonna look the same. So I ended up skipping over that one too. I thought the retro was a very different, fun color story. And I really love that one. Okay. So for my wish list, like I said, I'm eyeing the Gucci foundation, which is this one right here. It's $68, which is kind of pricey, but it's the only foundation I've been wanting to try for the past couple of months. And I usually always pick up a foundation during the VIB sale, so I think it's going to be this one. I also was kind of interested in the Valentino foundation. I don't know if I'm gonna get that one or if I'm going to get the Gucci one. 'Cause I don't know if Valentino is available in certain Sephora stores. I think I've only seen it online. I mean, I haven't seen it at my Sephora or another Sephora because I actually haven't been to another Sephora in quite a while. Since Sephora and Ulta are so close to me and in my town, I don't really go traveling to other Sephoras to find things I want. I'll just order it. I'm not gonna go schlepping somewhere if I don't have to. Unless I really want to, like, swatch a foundation, I'll still go to my store and ask them, like, which shade should I get, and they'll usually tell me. Because the shade finder, I don't know what is up with that, but I don't understand, like, why it's always so off on the website. So I know that's sometimes why people want to go look at foundations in person and stuff. But if it's like something that's a powder products that I've been wanting, I'll 99% of the time swatch it in store. Or if it's a foundation, I will just get the lightest shade because 99% of the time I'm usually the lightest shade in basically anything. So I'm eyeing that foundation. I'm also eyeing this. I've been eyeing this for quite a while. And I think I'm going to get it, even though I've already hit my limit on adding pressed powders to my collection because I actually added 2 this year. I usually only pick up like 1 pressed powder a year. Because I'm not a huge powder person. Like I have dry skin. But I picked up the ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder like a couple months ago and I freaking love this. This is one of their best products that they have come out with in like a long time. I really, really like this. I think this is great for dry skin too. It doesn't feel heavy at all. And then the other product was the Urban Decay. Other powder was the Stay Naked, the Fix powder. And I really like this one too. This has great coverage to it. It feels super lightweight as well. And that was on sale. So I got these for a really good price. I think this was $19 and this was like 10 because it's ColourPop. So that getting those 2 powders is cheaper than this powder alone because that's still like only $30. So it's like half the cost of this powder. But I'm really eyeing the Gucci Pore de Matte Natural Beauty Setting Powder. Since it says matte, I don't know if that's gonna be the greatest for my skin. So, but I don't care. I bet it's gonna be beautiful. So I'm just like, I want it. So I'm probably gonna get that. I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer today. I just felt like using it. I think I've used up 2 of these before. This is like my 3rd tube. So yeah, I really am eyeing that too. Again, it's only a few dollars cheaper than the foundation, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna get it or not. Hey, Christina! How are you, my love? Oh, yes, 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 yes. It's right here. This is my baby. I love this powder. I have pan on it. I love this powder. This was the powder I picked up at the last VIB sale. And I used it pretty much every single day until I got the ColourPop one. But I freaking love it. It's beautiful. Super lightweight on the skin. It looks so good on the skin. Yeah, I love the Rare Beauty foundation, so I would highly suggest that one. It's very hit or miss with some people, but I really like it. It's like a beautiful medium coverage. It starts next Friday, April 1st. I had to think about what the date was. Well, I know the date, I just forgot the day. I think it's Friday, April 1st. I know it's April 1st. Let me say it like 50 million times. I know, me too. So that is the powder I'm eyeing. Okay, let me just set my under eyes. I'm going to use my Pat McGrath powder. I also picked this up during the last sale. I really like this powder as well. It's really beautiful underneath the eyes. I know a lot of people rave about her under eye pressed powder. Sorry if my dogs are barking. My brother just got home. They bark at everybody as soon as they hear them at the door. Oh, nice. So now you can use that and you can use the 20% off. So I also, since I have the Sephora, I'm going to use the Urban Decay powder as I'm talking. Since I also have the credit card for Sephora, you also get a lot of cash back rewards for your card. And you get like, I had almost like $50 in rewards at one point, and that's when I usually pick up like more expensive products because I have like $40 to put towards it. So the last time I used them was for, oh, I love this powder. Look how good it makes my skin look. Urban Decay, I don't know what they're doing because they always make beautiful products. They just need to get out of this rut and start like killing the game again because I know that they can. I don't know what happened. It's just tragic. It's kind of tragic. I almost picked up that Wild Greens palette too. I thought it was really pretty, but then I saw like so many mixed reviews on it. I'm like, I don't need it. The last Urban Decay palette I picked up was the Wild West palette, which I believe was last like March. Yeah, last March. I already had it a year. I haven't picked up a new palette from them in a year. Okay, so next is, again, it's really not too much stuff. Is one of the Patrick Ta Monochrome Moment Velvet Blushes. I've heard so many amazing things about these, and I absolutely love his cream and powder duo. It's so beautiful on the skin. His blushes they literally feel like velvet, so I think I'm going to be just as happy with this too, and it literally feels like silky smooth velvet texture. His powder products are beautiful. So I really want to try the color She's Sincere, which of course is a soft peach. You guys know I love these kind of colors. So I really want to get this blush. So that's the only really blush that's on my list. because I kind of went crazy with blushes the last sale too. I really have just been trying to cut back on blushes as well because I have way too many at this point. So, okay. I think I'm just going to use black. We're going to be boring and basic, but I think I even have my Marc Jacobs liner here. So yeah, we're just going to use the ColourPop one. I don't feel like getting up any the other one. And then the next thing, let me just put my liner on. Oh no. Can you guys hear me now? Of course, when I have people watching me, that's when it freezes. Okay, this is not working for me right now. It's not. The black one is literally right here from Marc Jacobs, so I'm just going to use this one. Is it not working anymore? Now it went back to no interruptions, so it should be back. And now, of course, it says interruptions again. Oh, Lord. I don't know what to do now. Oh, okay, good. Okay. I just want to do my liner. Did you refresh, Erica? YouTube sucks sometimes, I swear to God. Like, I know they have, like, so many... And, of course, I got black underneath my eyes, so that's fantastic. I don't know. It's, like, only when you're on a live. That's when it, like, messes up all the time. Okay, that's better. Actually wiped away pretty fast. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing is I'm really eyeing this mascara from Milk. It's their new Milk Rise Lifting and Lengthening Mascara. I usually always pick up a foundation, a blush, a foundation, a blush, and a mascara at the sale, and like an eyeshadow palette I've been eyeing. But yeah, I don't really have any eyeshadow palettes on my list. There hasn't really been any that have like are super revolutionary that are coming out. Honestly, the only person who's really launched a new palette is Natasha. So snooze fest on the eyeshadow palettes. But I heard really good things about this. I actually watched the Fancy Faces review on this and she said she really liked it. So I'm excited to try that too. I haven't tried a mascara from Milk since their Kush mascara and I always really liked that one. So I'm really excited to try this one. And I really like Milk. Some people are like, they're boring and whatever, and they're not like that great and they don't have a lot to offer. But I think they're such a fun brand. So I think that their stuff is great. So I'm really excited to try that. Okay, that is not what I want. And I also have a couple of mascara samples that I might use today. That's okay. I know, Milk is so much fun. I have quite a few of their products. I used to be obsessed with their eye pigments. Those are so, so good. Ooh. I'm not like a huge brow person. Like I stick with one brow product and I'm good to go. Like I really just don't play with too many brow products. I don't know why. I've always been like that. I kind of want to use this Marc Jacobs mascara today. But I think I'm going to use this one because I've been using this one for a little while. I got a sample of the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. So I'm going to use that. And I liked it. It's so crazy because, like, I actually cleaned out a bunch of mascaras because I had so many mascaras last year that I just ended up just drying out, or I just ended up not using them as much anymore because I had, like, way too many open. So I really try and just, like, clean out my mascaras as much as possible now, and I just feel like I have too many mascaras to rotate already. But I'm excited that I have these samples now. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Oh, hmm. I'm not a huge powder foundation person because I have dry skin. But that's great. I'm glad that that works out for you. And e.l.f. is so affordable. Yeah, it's really, really good. I like it. It's not my absolute favorite mascara, but it's good. It gives me good volume. Okay, so next up, I wanted to talk about Valentino. Oh, Yeah, I've never been a powder foundation person, but also this Urban Decay adds some really nice coverage too, and this is also a powder foundation. So I don't know if I might try this on its own at some point. Maybe in the summertime. That might be a good idea. No, it's okay. I understand. Okay, so now I want to talk about Valentino. So speaking of Valentino, I have two things from Valentino on my list because they recently started a line of makeup and I was kind of interested in trying one or two things. I know they're a bit pricey, but oh, okay. I don't know if I have cool or warm undertones. I'm kind of guessing warm, but I've never really gotten like matched for my undertones. They just again always give me like the lightest foundation. And 95% of the time it's going to be like neutral or like a warm undertone. So maybe I'm warm and I just don't even know it. I don't know why that mascara. I keep on forgetting to repurchase this mascara. I was just at Target yesterday. And all I remembered was tissues and probiotics. Okay, so Valentino, I have the blush on my list, which is called the Eye to Cheek Blush and Eyeshadow in the shade Orange Delight. It looks like such a pretty blush. Okay, thank you, girl. Oh, okay. I don't know why I've always been so hesitant. I've just always preferred liquid foundations, but I'm gonna have to try that. But then I always use like tinted moisturizers in the summertime because I love tinted moisturizers. So, oh, this foundation's so underrated. It looks so good. So yeah, I was thinking about trying this. It is a pretty expensive blush. I feel like it's justifiable because they call it a blush and cheek duo, but it is pretty expensive. So I'm not sure if I'm going to try this, but who knows if I'm going to splurge and be bougie. And then, I mean, I'm already splurging on the Gucci, but I might not get the Gucci powder and just get the Valentino blush. Um, one bougie purchase at a time. And then the other thing that I want from Valentino is one of the mini Rosso Valentino lipsticks. And this shade is called Roman Grace, which is like a nudish pink. And it looks like such a pretty color. And I love the red packaging. It just looks so good and luxurious. So I'm also eyeing those as well. So I put those on my list too. Okay, now we're just going to go back and finish up the eyes. But I think its products are so pretty. They're just pretty pricey. Yeah. I don't mind like putting on a liquid foundation. It doesn't really add like extra time or work for me. Um, but I would like to try it at some point. I just always like would use like a light pressed powder over my foundation because I always thought liquid products were better than like powder foundations for dry skin, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just reinforcing those matte shades. Okay, so that's that. I like that. That looks pretty. Okay. Next on my list from Sephora, no one's gonna say anything about my bougie picks. Okay. There's only, I think, 2 more products. So the next product is a loose powder, and for some reason I was eyeing this a while back, and it's not a bad price. It's only $22, which is a really, really good price. I haven't tried anything from Rare Beauty in quite a while, and I saw this. I forgot who tested this out, but I was really thinking about testing it. I think it was Morgan Turner, and she said she really liked it. So this is the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Soft Radiance Setting Powder. So I was kind of intrigued to try this. Even though, again, I already have 2 pressed powders that I pretty much use every single day, I'm going to use that shade Love Spell on the inner corners. It's a really pretty, like, goldish color. But I think it looks really nice. So I was eyeing that. Sorry, I'm just putting on my inner corner highlight. I always get distracted to make sure it looks really good. That's pretty. So yeah, I've only used this palette once, so I wanted to use it again today. And so far, I am so impressed with the formula. Okay. I didn't want too much color today. I wanted something like pumpkin spice vibes, so I really like how this turned out. Okay, that looks really pretty. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Okay, and then the last thing on my list, and then we can finish up my makeup. I don't know why my bag is like glitching right now. And then I'll talk about Sephora rewards because I do want to touch on that too. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so that's my look using the Cursed Cosmetics palette, and I really like how it turned out. This is such a pretty palette, so. Okay. Do I need any more mascara? No, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so then where did I put my phone now? Right in front of, oh my God. It's sitting right in front of me. Wow. All right. Speaking of bougie and Gucci, I'm going to use my Gucci bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's in the shade 01. I'm going to use that to bronze up my skin. I love that Debbie recently got into bronzer. I was never really into bronzer too. But I saw like on her past couple of lives that she said that she started using bronzer, and I'm like, it really adds like a life back to your skin. I mean, of course, blush and highlight does that too, but like with bronzer, even though like half the time I always end up covering it up when I put the blush on, um, it gives you like a just life to your skin. And she said, like, the same thing on the live. She's like, "I'm really liking how it looks." I'm like, Yeah, it looks really nice." Not that I'm the one who encouraged her to do this. I was just saying, like, I never wore bronzer until, like, a couple of years ago when I stopped, like, contouring, and I love bronzing so much more because it just adds like such a light life and shape to your face. Okay, so that's that. And then for blush, excuse me. Okay, so the last thing on my list is the new Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Fenty Icon, the Fill Semi Matte Refillable Lipstick. So the reason why I didn't get any more shades of the liquid lipstick or was intending to is because I want to try one of these. They are a bit pricey because it's $20 just for the lipstick without the case, and then the case is another $12 because the concept is that it's refillable. But it's like, come on, like how many times are you going to go through a lipstick? Probably like once a year if you wear it like every single day. For me, I got to have variety and I switch up my lipstick all the time. Even though, like I said, I always end up wearing the same 5 shades anyway. I didn't think I was going to buy the case because I'm like, I just don't need it. So you can just buy it like this with the plastic tube. Can you guys hear me still? I understand if you guys are doing stuff. I just want to make sure people can still hear me. So yeah, that's my Sephora VIB list. Not too much stuff. I probably will end up eyeing something else and buying it with my friend, and I think that'll be really fun. I want to look at multiple brands when I'm in the store. And she's definitely gonna like want to look at a lot of stuff too. So I'm really, really excited. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab my blush and highlights. What do I want for blush today? I didn't really plan it out. And then I didn't plan out what highlight I want either. I need to go to the bathroom now. Bear with me. I'll be right back. Okay, so now for blush and highlights. Okay, no problem. Okay, now what do I want for blush and highlights? Oh, I know what I want for highlights, and I haven't used this one in a little while. It's actually really pretty. I could find it. It's right here. And then for blush, what do I want for blush? Speaking of Urban Decay, let's use an Urban Decay blush because I love these blushes. And I don't know why they haven't brought them back because they're so good. Okay, for blush and highlights, I'm going to use Urban Decay for both. So for blush, I'm going to use this Urban Decay blush in the shade Indecent. It's a really beautiful, like, peachy, orangey color. And that's obviously what I was going for today. You guys know I love peach blushes. They're just my, like, go-to colors to wear. So I'm just going to use that. So is there any brands or anything you guys are eyeing? I'm like, or are eyeing from the sale? Is there anything on your wish list? Let me know. I usually do like a recommendations video or like a wish list video. Now I just think it's fun just to chat live with you guys about the sale. I did this like for the last sale going, for the winter sale, I mean, in November. I did a live chat and that was really fun. So that's why I just felt like doing it again. This was also totally spontaneous. I was not intending to go live today. And I was like, why don't I just go live and talk about the sale? Okay, and then for my highlights, I'm also going to be using Urban Decay. This was part of their Stone Vibes collection. And, oh, God. What happens? Let me not get a highlight on my chair. This one is called the Stone Vibes Multifaceted Highlighter, and it's really pretty. Oof. I also miss their Afterglow highlighters, though, because literally everything after they released those were, like, glitter bombs. But this one's pretty, so I think it looks really nice with this look, too. I haven't used it in quite a while. Hello? Did you not mean to stumble across a makeup live? Okay, so let's see what it looks like. I'm also eyeing a couple things from Kaleidos. I want 2 of their new blushes from the Smoky Nostalgia collection, and I also want a couple of their lip clays because I've always seen like people really love those, and I still haven't picked those up yet. So, I also am eyeing stuff from them. I've also loved their blushes since their lo-fi blush and highlight duos came out. And now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh my God, their blushes are so good. But I'm like, those lo-fi duos were really good too. But people are like, oh my God, they're so good and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's not like I'm the one who told people that they were really good, but I'm just saying they're really good. Thank you. No, it's okay. Have a good day. I'm sorry. All right, I'm basically done. We just have to do lips. So for lips, I'm also going to be using Cursed Cosmetics because I haven't tried the other lippy. Since my girl is here, I'm going to use one of her lip liners. So I'm going to use the Gourmand Girls lip liner in the shade Sweet. And I'm just going to take that. It might be a little bit too light for the lipstick that I'm using, but it's okay. I just want to use it anyway. I'm not sure if she's here anymore, but I wanted to use it because she's here. I'm just hoping my friend gets out soon. Because the thing about the malls here now is that during weekdays, like Monday through Thursday, they close at 8. But usually, like, the restaurants are around or in the mall close at 9. So as long as we have, like, 7 to 8 to shop, it's fine. Because it depends on what time we get to the mall. And then we're going to go eat. Okay, and then for my lips, but I'm kind of wanting to eat when we get there because I didn't think I was going to get so hungry. Because like I said, I had breakfast and lunch. It's always when you start talking. It's like you're burning calories, so you get hungry. Okay, so then for the lips, I'm going to use this other Curse Cosmetics lippy. And this one is called Legend. So I'm going to use this one. This one has more of like an orangey terracotta. This one's like an orangey color. It looks super pretty. But yeah, I haven't tried this shade yet. I don't think I've even swatched it. Oh, that's super pretty. Like I said, pumpkin spice vibes today. Even though it's literally 3 days into spring. The formula of these is really nice. They're not too dry feeling. They feel very moussey and liquidy. Well, not really that liquidy. They dry pretty fast, but they're not drying at all. And the color is so pretty. All right, and then we're just going to apply it on the top. Just going to re-dip it one more time. Is there any shows you guys are watching recently that you're into? I haven't really picked up a new show since Euphoria. Me and my mom and my brother watched this show called The Gilded Age on HBO, but that just ended this past Monday. I've just been watching a crap ton of movies that I've never seen, or just end up watching a movie with my mom that we also haven't seen together. Me and my mom actually started the new Apple show that came out. It's probably only a mini series. It's called We Crashed, and it's with Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway, and it's pretty good. So we started that last night. And it's like a weekly episode, so like they come out like every Friday, but they already had the first 3 available because I think they released 2 when it premiered, and then they released the new episode that came out this past week was released on this past Friday, and then the next one's this coming Friday. So we have that. But then also on Friday, the Netflix series Bridgerton finally starts up again, and I'm super excited because, people have been waiting like 2, almost 3 years at this point. Well, like, all the Netflix shows are coming back this year too, and I'm so excited. We got Bridgerton, then we have part 2 of season 4 of Ozark, which I'm so excited for too, at the end of April, and then we have Umbrella Academy in June, which I'm so excited for the 3rd season. Hey, Sandra! How are you, girl? I missed you too. I'm actually about to leave in a few minutes, but I'm glad you caught me. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for the look. I really like how it turned out. So like I said, I will have a video coming soon featuring the Curse Cosmetics palette and the lipsticks. So I can promote my affiliate code with you guys. Thank you. Definitely. I was thinking, like I said, forgive my nails, but I was thinking about getting my nails done today, but then it just didn't happen. I didn't wanna leave my house before I see my friend, so alright. We're gonna be doing my lippy forever if I keep on doing this. I think this is pretty good. So, yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys are gonna watch Bridgerton, and let me know if you have ever tried Curse Cosmetics. I used the Spellbook palette from Curse Cosmetics. I picked this up last week because it's actually on sale for $14.99, and it's such a pretty palette. I love it, and I love that it's a witch theme palette. I've been wanting a witch theme palette for so long, so I will have a first impressions video coming on this palette, but I really love how the look turned out because this is only the second time I've used it, and I really, really love it. I don't know where the heck the plastic insert went for this, though. I'll probably find it later. Super, super cute. Love how the look turned out, and then the lippy is also from Curse Cosmetics as well, and it's called Legend, so yeah, I think everything's beautiful. I didn't use too many Sephora things today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm really happy that a few people showed up this time, and I love you guys so much. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It's like 6 p.m. right now. I'm just going to wait for my friends to get here, and then we're going to go shopping. So yeah, um, that's it. So I love you guys. Bye. I don't know if I should eat something else before he gets here, but I'm getting a little hungry, so yeah. Bye. Just waiting for people to say bye if they do. And please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I think it looks super pretty. All right, I'm not gonna wait any longer. Bye. Bye, Tish. Bye.